Sometimes I think it feels like the hardest thing in the world to speak out and say something about your faith, or something, just something about the Lord, depending on where you are and who you're with. And I think sometimes it can become a battle. I know that Satan wants you to keep your mouth shut because he doesn't want, anything of the Lord going out to people that might listen, and then the Holy Spirit can do the work. But I just want to encourage you, because we never know that whoever we speak to, whatever we say, in whatever small way, that the Holy Spirit is, and the Lord is promised that if you actually if you're faithful enough to open your mouth and say something, then he's faithful enough to follow it up and do something. And just think that if going back to Acts and those first few disciples, that if they hadn't gone out and started in a very small way, we wouldn't be, or I wouldn't be here now talking about these things. It all starts somewhere. And just to be encouraged, that in whatever situation. I was really blessed at the weekend. I was asked to do a speech, and in my speech, towards the end, I said that my faith, my Christian faith, had taken me through some very difficult times. And a couple of people spoke to me, and one was really a chap who said that he had faith, but he'd had such terrible things that had happened to him, and that actually he'd go away and think again. And we had quite a nice sort of little talk. And if I hadn't actually gone through and said that and done that, then that man would never have been touched. And it's, every situation that we're in, sometimes it will be a battle, and just pray through it and trust the Lord that he will move on your words.